What's up, player? Joda here. Monday morning. Welcome to Demigod Collective Monday. I'm here because I got some shit on my mind, all right? We've been growing up, we've been doing some stuff, and we've been feeling good and everything. But first, before we do literally anything else, you guys know the drill. Hard body music video. It's going to go somewhere here. Just check it out. You know what? Just show your friends. Check it out. Why do you not want to? Like, what is wrong with you? If you want to stop us talking about this, show everybody. Now, this video was more like my take on a couple things in the game. So right now, I just finished watching that Future documentary. Man, that thing is amazing. Wizard, fantastic. So I strongly suggest you check that thing out. But what that led me to believe, and this is a cool part for me at least, was the value of Future's record, Dirty Sprite 2 DS2. I mean, it's hard to say DS, Dirty Sprite 2, and be like, yeah, record of the year. And like, But you have to really kind of remember what the catalyst of that record, right? The record was dirty. The record, well, for lack of a better word, right? The record was dirty. The record sounds amazing. Metro Boomin's production on it is, it's flames, all the bumps, all the stuff. But what really gets me, and I this because Future described it, and it kind of gave me a new way to think about it, is how miserable and how much pain there's in the record. And that's something that quite necessarily is super important to him. And I did not know. So I kind of went back through the tracks, right? The tracks on the album, and I realized there's a lot of pain in these tracks, guys. This isn't just like some passive thing. Like, we want to think trap music has no meaning. Like, I fully get it. I fully understand that we want it to just to be fluff. We want it to be, all that nonsense. But in reality, there's deep meaning here. Let's take the song Where You At featuring Drake. Dude, I mean, you can easily just bang it and just dance and be cool and all that stuff. Or you can realize that he's really saying, like, where were you when I was struggling? Where were you when I was going through all these things? You're not going to get the best of me now anymore. Because I've died to become the better person I want to be. And you're not going to just take that from me just because you knew me back then, but you weren't around me helping me back then. That shit means a fucking much. I really, really understand that. Because that's how I feel with the group, man. Like, you know how hard it is to get support? Like, what the fuck were you when we were struggling? This is the struggle today for Demigod Collective. All this shit. So if you're not with us now, I don't fuck off and don't be off of me later. Like, anyways, so titles like Slave Master, Real Sisters, Freako, songs that are tongue-in-cheek and very debaucherous and in party mode and in all these great things, but it's really a tale of like how you can destroy yourself. I understand that people don't want to allow themselves to think of rap lyrics as a deeper thing, but they are, man. Like, it's just lyrics are lyrics no matter what the context is, and a lot of these lyrics are very reminiscent of pain. They're very reminiscent of a miserable experience. They're very reminiscent of somebody who had to go through a lot. Usually in my metamorphosis, I've noticed that the time when people go through a lot, that's when they become the most. You have to suffer. You have to inherently be a fucking ass and a loser to get to what you want to be. So I appreciate Future's doing that. And, if you could do it to a danceable record, why not, right? Why would anyone, fight that? There's just so much on this record that now with hindsight, the 4 years later of hindsight, you really see what was going on in reference to the music's landscape, in reference to this. In the documentary, he's very, very open about how important the Dungeon family was in Atlanta to him. Like, this is a person who was grinding to get where they wanted. One of the ending lines of Where You At was like, I got to where I got because I never gave up. Like, this guy isn't, you want to write him off just some, whatever. And I'm sure he's made tracks that he probably didn't put so much more effort in, but I think this is the piece where he was really solidifying himself. Right? And then What a Time to Be Alive came out, and that record to me, fire. Super fire. I don't know. Just wanted to give that take real quick. I know you guys, probably like this content as much as I do because I fucking love Future. I'm bored of trap music necessarily, but I remember when it was like a new and a fresh thing. So give me your take, comment below, like, share, subscribe, all that nonsense. And let me tell you from my end, because I know the guys tell you all the time, trust me, we all appreciate the views, the shares, the likes, and subscribes. The only way we're going to get out of where we're at to be the people we want to be is with the assistance of you guys. And very important that we want to give back constantly. So like, share, subscribe, or call me a fucking asshole in the videos and let me know how I can make this better. Whatever you want, player. Demigod Collective, Joda, out.